It's Wednesday, my dudes! And tonight, we have a very special guest, Damien Blake! Yay! Cue the intro! Yay! Well, he wanted his Muppet. He wanted his Muppet intro. He got his Muppet intro. It's Wednesday, my dudes! And welcome to another episode of Between Two Sentinels. It is episode 15. Every episode, I am thankful that we are here and cannot believe you people haven't shut us down just yet. So, thank you very much for all the support. I, of course, am Jshot. Oh, that's right. Camera's not working, but Jay's hot if it has been a week. That's for sure. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, and Customs by Matchu has actually made a live stream, but I'm going to kick it over to my favorite Matchu Toy. How are you, man? How's it going?
Oh, your favorite Matchu?
Yeah, my favorite. So Matchu, Customs by Matchu is my second. I haven't eaten that yet. That's going to be my, that'll be my after show snack. So I also picked this up at Target for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think so. That means there's only one more piece from CollectorCon that I am missing, and I'll have achieved that. Well, yeah, a Apollothon. That's it. The CollectorCon. We were just chatting about CollectorCon with our guest who's going to be on soon. So, let's take a minute. Again, want to say thank you to everybody who's watching live, and everybody who's watching as part of the replay crew. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Let's check in. Let's check in with the chat. Haley, see who's here.
You got the chat, right?
Right. Yeah, I got the chat. Okay. We got Bearded Builds. Let's go. Bearded Builds. Always here with our unhinged crew. Henrock has made it live.
Steve
Morrow, starting with the like button. Appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. I got DBlake has joined us in the chat. So that's wonderful.
There's our guest.
Go. Customs by Matchu is here. Love it that you're actually watching it live. Appreciate the hell out of you. Then after this, we'll jump on.
We should have bumped our guest like we always do to get.
Yeah, we could. We could have, but we can't do that to him yet again. So, Steve says Jay is hot. I mean, it's always a question, and it's just I'm just like art. I'm open to interpretation. Anyway, Toy Addict is here with us. Tenyo Toys is here. Kevin is here. Peggy Zero Doll. That's Peggy Zero Dad. Screwed that one up. Made that. And Custom says maybe one day. I'd love nothing more than have Customs by Matchu join us. He's always been very kind to me. And we've got Payne's Toy Sample. But
new name.
It is a new name. I appreciate you guys. We're starting out strong. Episode 15. People must be excited for our guest. So
yeah.
I was gonna give our guest a little intro. Okay. He's been around the community for a long time. He's an excellent. He's always in the chats, always cheering everybody on. We see him at the shows. He's a fantastic maker. He's got his own show, which we support, which is awesome. So you know what, Matchu, let's bring him in. Let's bring in our very special guest tonight. We're so happy to have him, and that is Go the Builder. Hey man, how are you?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I was just doing some building. How's it going?
Oh, we're good, man. We're good. We're so happy that you could join us tonight. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I was surprised to get the call, to be on the show. Really happy to be here. So thank you again for bringing me on. It's really cool. Really
of course,
cool,
we love bringing on people, and thankfully we had an open slot, so it's really great to have you here. I know that you got some exciting stuff going on, right? You got a new series called Go the Builder, which we've been loving.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to be received by you guys. It's hard going in and putting yourself out there.
Yeah, no, we get it. I mean, I've resorted to puppets at this point to get everybody to pay attention to me. So it's tough. It's tough. So, but you also got a show coming up tomorrow too, right?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, season 3 of 30 and Go is going to be kicking off tomorrow at 9 p.m. on YouTube with Trevor 16 Shooter. So we
that's
boom, you know.
All right, it's a great way to start.
Yeah, it's a great
way to start.
You know, so far, every season has started off with somebody good and ended, which just happens to be you two. Season 2.
Well, and now I think
guest, last guest, the headliner, Jshot.
And I think we're signed up. The main event. I think we're signed up to appear on the show. I think sometime in June.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Late June. Yeah, we're doing 2 a month this time. 2 a month.
Wow. Okay.
So it's gonna be nice. Gives everybody a little bit more breathing room. I'm going to be doing some things, cutting the show down a little bit into the segments. You know, you guys are totally aware of all the segments and stuff like that. So we're going to do that as well, little bite-sized portions. And then you can, if you want, go to the full show.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on another season.
Building here, building there, building on YouTube, you know.
No one works harder than you, man. No one works harder than you. That's for sure. But yeah. Anything else you wanna say?
Yeah. You know, everybody's getting into 3D printing, and everybody's getting into different kind of printing, resin filming. And if you're thinking about wearing a mask, whether you're resin printing or filament printing, don't. You know, the fumes from the resin and the sanding is only going to make your lungs stronger. All right. Be a builder. And the next person knows about this. I think he's here. Is he here? The next guy? He knows all about this stuff. He can tell you better than I can. He's been doing it a lot longer. He's probably a builder.
Oh, he is a builder. He's a builder.
He's definitely a builder. Go the builder. Cue him in, buddy.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. From the signs, from the entertainment, from the conventions, everywhere around, and now on your screen, DBlakemakes.
Hi, I didn't see you there. How are you? Smart ass guys. I feel like I should have seen this coming a mile away. It's really, really well done. Well played. Yeah. And I don't think I've been printing longer than you. I've only been printing like 2.5 years. But I think you guys.
Well, you've been printing better then.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you guys.
You are so very welcome, Mr. DBlakemakes. Go the builder. I'm sure you got some health code violations to go take care of, but appreciate the hell out of you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
You got it. Have a great night, everyone.
There you go tomorrow, guys. Thank you, brother.
See ya.
All right, DBlakemakes finally on the show after 8,700 miscues on my part by the calendar. We are so glad to have you. Take 2. We figured, it was. I'm hoping it was worth the wait. You got your Muppet
Always
intro.
Worth the wait, you guys. It's funny. I did not know you were going to actually have a Muppet. I thought it was just going to be you going. It's between 2 Sentinels with our very special guest, Mr. DBlakemakes. I thought you were going to do the whole thing, and I was like, oh my God. And I saw the puppet. I was like, oh my God, he's got a freaking Muppet. That's awesome.
I've had this thing for like.
Oh, he's got the arms and the bending, the sticks for the arms too.
Yeah, he's like a legit puppet. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Play the screen there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would have way too much fun with that.
I've had him for a couple of years. I used to, believe it or not, I don't even know if they're still up. I used to do a show called Jeffrey the Intern, and he was like my production intern. It was pretty good. So I did like 8 or 9 episodes.
Well, I'll have to watch that. Jeffrey the Intern. That's awesome.
I don't know if it's on YouTube. It's but yeah, it was on Facebook. He had his own Facebook page, and I still get alerts when it's his birthday. So,
well, let's Google it. Was it Jeffrey, like Jeffrey?
Yeah, Jeffrey. So yeah, you can if he's out there, I will be surprised. But hey,
we're gonna find him.
You never know.
Jeffrey the intern. That's awesome. What's going on now?
Anyway,
how you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing okay, man. We're excited. I'm excited to talk to you. I don't know if Matt's excited, fuck him, but I'm excited to talk to you. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I was watching Infinity Creators over the weekend. That was pretty awesome, man. Like, how are you enjoying that being on that side of the show?
Dude, it's really fun. Like I wanted to do some kind of a creators and collectors show myself. Like I started like getting a list of guests and stuff together and working on it. And, you know, whether you're a collector or whether you're a creator, I wanted people to come on and talk about what they create or what they collect, or if you're both, like what got you into one or the other. And then all of a sudden, Dante reached out to me. He's like, hey, I really like your stuff. I'd really like you to come on the show and basically talk about creating things and you know, helping other creators out there. And I'm truly honored because I'm not like, I can print, you know, I do decent work, but I know there's a lot of other guys out there that do a lot better work than I do. So I don't know if I was a second or third in line, but I appreciate it. And it's a real fun time, you know, and it's once a month. It's a perfect time for me. You know, it doesn't take away too much time from my little ones and everything. So it really works out really nice. So it's really fun. We get a lot of good questions about, you know, people asking that are new to resin or 3D printing, FDM printing as well. And helping them out. And it's become a really fun little community. We have a bunch of little side chats going on from people asking, you know, what kind of filament you use, what kind of printers do we have, what kind of resins do we use, exposure time, stuff like that. And, you know, we all kind of have our own way of doing things. And when we all put our minds together, we kind of come up with that best practices. And it's been a lot of fun helping guide people to get creative and get into printing and stuff like that. So really fun stuff. I don't know if you saw today, Kevin toying around was showing off a MODOK that he printed, a little tiny baby MODOK that he printed.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
And it was really cool. But I guess he messed up the support, so one of the legs was missing. And I messaged him. I was like, "Do you need instructions on how to get the leg on?" You know, because that's his running joke, because he couldn't put the MODOK figure together. Yeah. So we had a nice little conversation about printing, and you know, he's printed in the past and he's getting back into it. And, you know, we were just talking a little bit about, you know, supports and stuff like that. So it's just fun. People, whether you're new to printing or you've been printing, it's just been really fun. I even alluded today when I got my accessory set for my Back to the Future and I put it in my collection. I said, you know, maybe I want to print like a 1/10 DeLorean, because who knows if NECA's ever going to do that. So there are files out there, and you know, so I'm thinking about buying the files and just making my own, you know, 1/10 DeLorean to go with the collection when I finally unbox them all.
Sign me up for that.
Did you say you got the accessory pack? Yeah,
I got it. It's right here. It's pretty cool. It's got the flux capacitor flux capacitor on the front. On the front, it's inside. You got Einstein and Doc said, "Here, you want to take a look at it?"
Yeah. Let me take a look at it.
All right, here.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, it is pretty cool. Oh, and it comes with the shoes, the Nikes.
Yes.
That's really awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool. That's cool. Matt, you want to check it out?
Yeah, can I please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait. This is not the same box.
Not the same box.
What'd you give him?
Give it back. Give it back.
What'd you give back?
Give it back. Give it back. That's Ellen DeGeneres. Give it back. What? I don't understand. It's just here, Blake.
Something must have happened in the translation. Yeah.
Here.
Off the timing. Come on.
Yeah.
Could have done better.
That's all right.
That's all right. We got it. Fix it in post.
we pulled out all the stops for tonight's show.
Yeah, you got everything on this episode.
Yeah. You got the Black Magic. You got Muppets. We got guests. It's just we're only 15 minutes.
It's a variety show. It's like the Muppet Show. It's a variety show. Oh man!
Yeah,
extra likes for that bit. Thank you, Steve Mara.
I like that we made it work, even though I didn't get Matt his accessory back. So it's good. My favorite part is we should show the behind the scenes one day of us rehearsing this and being like, "Is it this way? Oh no, go this way.
No, it's this way. No, this side. No, that goes to Matt."
See, I cheat a little bit because I use my microphone. Like if John's
to
near my
cover you?
microphone,
Oh yeah, that's smart.
That's smart.
That's smart.
Yeah, you're near
SMRT.
the wall.
I am so smart. SMRT.
SMRT. Oh, I'm so glad. Do you find that you make a lot of Simpsons references and people don't get it?
I make references to everything, and very few people get a lot of my references. I have a handful of friends that get all the references, and that's why they're my friends. But
all right, I'm gonna say a word, and I'm gonna say it very particularly. And whoever gets this, I know that you want to do a giveaway. Whoever gets this, if you sound off in the chat, don't answer it unless you really know. If anybody gets this, I will pay for an extra sign for them to get shipped out. Ready? This is one of my favorite lines, and it is so small, but it is just the way it's done. You ready? Whiskey. That's it. Just goes.
You got to do it again.
Whiskey. Oh, well, stop talking over me. Whiskey.
No. Going on that one.
Whenever I go to a bar, I order it just like that. Nobody ever gets it, but it is like one of those scenes that stands out to me every freaking time. So we'll give it a few minutes.
Did Headrock get it?
Nope. Headrock's is hot right now.
Okay.
Ha! Headrock, how does it feel to lose something this week?
Yeah, I was going to say, are you kidding me? Headrock's going to freaking win already. He's the first one in here.
Always winning.
Always winning. Even when he loses. I feel like people are going to be mad.
Henrock said he might join me at the Wayne show, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, wow.
It'd be cool if we can get a table next to each other.
That would be cool.
So what sign you got in your hand? What are you working on now?
Oh, just a Thundercats. Ding-ding-ding.
Nope. Go figure Ghost is James Bond. Nope.
Oh, nice. I thought you said no to Thundercats. Like, you don't like Thundercats? Who doesn't like Thundercats?
Oh, everyone loves Thundercats. Yeah, that looks good.
It's huge.
Thank you. That's what she said.
What? I mean,
don't you have a Thundercats sign, Matt?
I don't, because I actually don't.
Oh, you don't have the. Oh, I have them all right there.
Ghost is John Wayne. Still not John Wayne.
I gotta move.
Not John.
I moved Bowser. You can see my Thundercats.
This is the biggest sign that I have from you, I think. No.
Oh yeah, that's one of my biggest signs. Oh yeah, Galactus.
Yeah, and you added something new with that one, right?
I added some silver to the bottom of this one. Said, let me try something a little bit different. It's hardly noticeable, honestly, but it's there. Gives it just a little bit of a glare at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Nice.
I need a Galactus figure to take pictures, so I need you to take more pictures with it. Matt doesn't have Thundercats?
Yeah. Cindy says, I could just see Cindy grasping her pearls as she.
My word.
So out of all the things from the 80s, that's the thing that I remember. I have a very little bit of memory of Thundercats.
Really?
So
that was one of my all-time favorites.
So now when people ask me, what do I collect? I'll just be like, well, what I don't collect is Thundercats. That's a lot.
Well, you know what? If you get a Thundercats sign, you could just be like this. I don't collect this. This garbage.
I don't.
So,
You just need an empty shelf with just this on the empty shelf, and you can see
that's what I
was there.
Do you know how much of a flex that is? An empty shelf. That's a huge flex.
As a collector, that's a big flex. You're right.
Yeah.
God, what I wouldn't do for an empty shelf.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's funny.
Well, you're as big of a Spider-Man fan as they come. How did you feel about the Hasbro reveals last week?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. Why did you take that down?
Because he said he was big. He called you a bigger Spider-Man fan than me.
No, I said he's as big of a Spider-Man fan as it comes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Now he's upside down. Yeah, no, I liked them all. I don't care for Aunt May's face on the sculpt. It doesn't look like the animated face. They say they're going for the comic face, but I don't know because it's supposed to be an animated series box. So, they kind of contradicted themselves there. The Bendy Tentacles Doc Ock is cool, but I already did a Bendy Tentacles mod on my Doc Ock. But I'll use him on I'm at the point now where they're releasing enough of the animated series figures that I'm going to dedicate a shelf just for animated series figures, So, I've got the Spidey and the Scorpion and the Rhino and those guys. And Rhino's not really animated, but I guess he could be. But as they come out, I'm going to start just populating an animated series shelf. Like I have my Iron Spider shelf dedicated. I'm just going to have an animated series shelf. So I'm looking forward to all those. Definitely. They're pretty cool.
And what are some of the newer signs that you're working on? Because you got a show coming up.
New signs. Well, I just painted up Indiana Jones because I got some.
Which is the perfect segue into the answer to tonight's question. So, Whiskey is from the scene where he arrives at the bar when you first see Marion, and he is held down over the bar, and being held down by the goon, and he bends over and he just looks at her and goes, "Whiskey." It's the way he says it. That's
why do you think I pulled this out?
Oh, you knew it? You figured it out? Did you Google it?
I know. I just watched Raiders like 2 days ago, and it just stuck in my head. Yep.
That's
just
what
before,
I mean.
just before hell breaks loose in the bar. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Good. Well, good on you. I will. I'll send you a sign by DBlakemakes. Go ahead and pick one out for yourself.
That's really funny. Yoko's never heard of Super 7 or the Thundercats before he went to Super 7. That's crazy for me to understand and believe.
That might be even more shocking than Matchu not collecting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got Rumble Society. That's one of my newer ones.
Nice.
People like the Rumble. It's one of my. It's very big. It's bigger than my hand. So.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. That's no. John wants to see Jay. Let Jay zoom in on Jay's
we just wanted to see his reaction. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna do reactions by Jay's hot reactions.
Yeah.
This one I know. Cindy definitely is into.
Jetsons. Yeah, I saw.
That looks real. I love the blue. The blue came out really nice.
Yeah, little touch ups here and there, but that's one of my newer ones.
Yeah. Very cool.
We've got Pez. And then what else do we have? Marvel Legends.
I like that one a lot.
That one's very popular. And see, there she is. Love it. And what do we got? Tom and Jerry. This one was a request from, there's Matchu with this Spider-Man. This one Chubsy requested, so Chubsy's getting a Tom and Jerry sign for his new shop. If you guys didn't know, Chubb's moving to a new shop. Very awesome stuff. We got Scoobert Do. And what else do I have? I've got a couple other things. I've got, let me see here. This one I know you guys want.
Yep. I think, is that one mine? Is that the one you put aside for me?
It can be. I have several of them here, so yes.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. I know we talked about it on the last chat you were on, but definitely put one of those aside for me. I can Venmo you right after the show.
Oh, you give it to me when I see you in person at the at the Woodbridge show. Whoop.
Perfect.
All right, so now I have 3. No,
I'll take the back.
We got one.
I know,
we got
right?
one discounted.
We got Pulp Fiction. This one is actually for 1/6 shooter, Trevor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Totally random. He's like, I need Pulp Fiction sign. I was like, that's random, but okay.
Can I show them the sign that you sent me before?
What's that?
The other sign that you sent me before?
Oh, yes. There you go, Mezco. Yep.
All right, wait, man. I'll give you the.
Bring him. Yep. There's Mezco.
And then I got another one.
And I sent you something else too. Yep. Gomez.
Gomez.
So all of you bug lovers. You got a lot of bug lovers out there. What else do we have? Oh, and then these last 2. These are my last 2 new ones. We've got The Simpsons.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And then going back to our other reference, and then we've got some Flintstones.
Nice.
So
you're gonna have to work on an Animaniacs one.
Oh, that'd be fun with the WB logo in the background or something. Yeah, I could definally do that. Oh, and then we've got Alf.
Oh, the Alf.
Oh, I'm not gonna do a whole water tower. That'd be insane. Oh, and then Nick.
Oh, that's nice. I like the orange pops, dude.
Yeah, the orange really does pop.
It was very critical. Getting the right color orange is very, very critical. You know, and that's what I do with a lot of my signs. You know, you guys have seen them. You have so many of them. I'm very particular on my colors. I need to make sure that I get the colors to match very closely, if not as perfectly as possible. So that's
awesome.
That is my curse.
So I mean, obviously, right? You do the paint and chats, and you've done a bunch of stuff like that. And you've talked about it before, but so like some of those new colors that you showed us, right? Especially the Jetsons blue and the Nickelodeon. Like, how do you get there? Like, is it literally just trial and error?
No, well, kind of. So if you've watched, you know, a lot of you guys watch my paint chats, a lot of it is like a liquid paint that I use in a syringe, you know, and those are your basic colors, which so many logos use like that same color, red, yellow, and blue, and like green, right? So green's not primary, but you know what I mean. So those are like the colors I can get in my Toy Amigos Treat Yourself. That right there.
There it is. That's exclusive Toy Amigos, right?
Exclusive, yes. Yes, the only way you can get these, which I'm trying to figure out, is if you are a premium member of the Toy Amigos YouTube channel. So, or you win one of these. There you go.
Yeah. But again,
there's Wacko. What was I saying?
You're talking about mixing the colors, primary.
Oh yeah, colors. Yeah. So if I can't get it in a quart container, which is like I normally would, I just use spray paint, like spray enamel. So, you know, because it's got to have a very durable, you know, coating. So, you know, I've tried airbrushing, but that you don't get the same gloss and you don't get the same durability. Enablers. I got one of those too. And I got this one too. So,
ooh.
Haha.
Any extras?
I might. I got to send Kevin his. These are Kevin's and I still haven't sent them to him. So every time I want to send them to him, I add another sign to the bunch I want to send him. So he's going to get like a nice stack coming up soon. So, but yeah, so if I can't pour it, if I can't get it in a syringe, like in a liquid form, then I spray paint it. So like in order to get the Indiana Jones, I will use the yellow liquid, right? And I'll do a base coat of yellow. And then I get like toolbox orange, like paint that you would put on a construction toolbox that won't chip, and then I do that fade on there to get that gradient. There's Guardians. It's gold Guardians.
Nice one too.
I gotta do a few of those actually. I don't have any more of those in stock. I need to make.
Oh yeah, with the movie coming out too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
that's a good call. I should print those next. Guardians actually is funny. That was one of the first bigger signs, like the largest sign I had made before I got my bigger printer.
No. Did you do the I don't know if you could see it because it's so
the texture? Yes.
Texture.
That was a happy accident. There's if you can get there you go. If you can get it just like on an angle, there's a cool cracking texture to that really mimics the movie really well. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera well.
Oh wait, you can kind of see it with the S.
Yeah, a little bit.
Completely.
That's okay. So that was a happy accident. There it is. Yeah. So I sand it down so it's nice and, you know, flat and even. You don't see like any print lines or any residue or any lifted edges or anything like that. And then I don't know why, but I sprayed it with spray primer, like filler primer. And because I wanted to really get it as smooth as I could. And I sanded it and it looked nice. And then when I sprayed it gold, all these little cracks showed up through the primer. I was like, oh, that actually looks pretty good. So, you know, again, happy accident. And that's, I keep it up. You're muted. I think because he was coughing. Never mind.
I coughed.
So yeah, that was a happy accident. That really came out. It worked out really well with the gold on that Guardian sign. Were you looking for other ones that you could pop off the shelf? We know you have a lot of them.
One of my favorite ones. I'll walk away from the microphone. I don't know if you can
hear me. He walked away.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, you're good.
Is this Miles one?
Yeah, that was a newer one,
wow.
And that came out really good. I'm really happy with how that came out. Hey, there's Trevor. We just talking about you.
Trevor has joined us. D Blake was showing off his your Pulp Fiction sign that's coming up, and
I got to get him a Lord of the Rings sign too. He wants Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, Lord of the Rings.
And he's going to be on Go 30 Go tomorrow with
30 and
Miguel.
Yeah.
30 and go.
Miguel,
30
go figure go.
Yes,
30.
there's too many goes. There's too many.
Go the
Or we
builder.
can say like Chubsy, go figure. go gadget builder. It's great. So I'll be at the Woodbridge show. Cindy, hi. Yeah, I'll be there. I think Matt said he's going to try to make it, so we'll see. The big one though is ToyCon.
Yes,
that's going to be the big one. ToyCon, New Jersey, in June 10th. That's going to be big. That's going to be a lot of fun. Trevor. Now, somebody mentioned the other day there's some kind of show, I guess, that somebody says Trevor and everyone does like a Trevor impression. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's from.
Really?
I didn't get the reference. But my personal Trevor this is the most obscure thing you'll ever hear. This is more obscure than whiskey. Whiskey. So back in the early aughts, I guess, there was a web series called Homestar Runner with Strong Bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
and
God,
he would read people's emails. And one of the emails was an email from somebody named Trevor. And he's like, "Dear Strongbad, hello, my name is Trevor, and I am a vampire. I would very much like to," and then the email stops. He's like, "You would like to take me out on a date?" What? Oh, did they get you? Oh, no, they got you, Trevor. They got you, Trevor the vampire. So, like, whenever I see Trevor, I want to say Trevor, like Trevor the vampire, because that's just how my thoughts go to Trevor from Trevor the vampire from Homestar Runner.
That's so funny. Dude, we are just pulling out all the references tonight.
What a throwback that was.
What was the song when he was like, "I got mad at the cheat for screwing up the job of campers"?
I like the one when he's doing the disco, and the cheat is flipping the switch, and he's like, "The cheat is grounded."
Frankie says, "Bring back Homestar." Yeah.
Homestar Runner was the best.
Speaking of random words that you pronounce funny and making references, every time I either go on I will not want to go on an interview, but if I do an intervue and someone and someone hands me their resume, I go, "Oh, you brought your resume."
Your resume.
Yeah.
That's great.
I brought my resume. Oh man.
They're all here. Detours up in here. Migos.
Handrock, Steve Buscemi. They all came out for you, man. It's kind of amazing. And one of the things Matt and I were talking about a little while back, when we were probably the first time we invited you on the show and then had to reschedule you, was how you found your own niche in this community, right? Like, you said it before. You've only been printing for 2.5 years, but I feel like you're in there with everybody, right? Like you've been.
I somehow assimilated. I weaseled my way in there, and I've got some pretty good friends in high places, and you guys are among them. I value our friendship. I value everybody that I've met and had the pleasure of meeting at toy shows and online and giving signs to, and it's been a wild ride, I gotta say. Like, every time I feel like unmotivated and like, I'm gonna just hang it up and give it up, and I'm just tired of doing these. And then it's like somebody will reach out and be like, "Hey, I'd love if you could do X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "All right, that's a challenge." Like, one of the guys who's been following me for a long time, his name's Jordan. He's asked me for a really long time, over a year, I think. He's been wanting Animusha, and it's just so obscure, right? It's just one of those things that I'm like, that's really obscure, and I'm probably only going to ever sell them to you, but I've got some free time now. Let me finally get around to making them and give them a shot and see, because I think it's a really cool design. I really love the games growing up. So I said, let me give them a shot. So I knocked them out. I actually painted them last night, painted the gold, and they came out absolutely friggin' killer. John, you're bad at that.
I'm really bad at it. Yeah. Wait, so dude, when you said you were painting it last night in the chat, I was like, yeah, cool. It's another one of those like animes that I don't watch. But now seeing it, there was a game. What was the game?
It was a game. It was called Animusha. Yeah. It was Animusha. Yeah. It was a PlayStation game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, by Capcom. Yeah. Capcom published it, and it was a samurai. It was just a great fun game. It's like a Ninja Gaiden type game. So So I said, I got some free time. I'm going to knock this. I'm going to figure this out. And then some of these things like these two tones and the having a background as a different color is a little bit more difficult to figure out. But I like the challenge, right? So Cindy says the gem fade. Yeah, that's another one I love doing. Like figuring out how to do the fades is the most fun part. Like Street Sharks I'm gonna hate doing this. I'm going to hate it, but it's going to come out really well because I won't stop. I won't stop until it comes out the right way, And that's the fun part of it is the challenge of it. So whether it's somebody from Hasbro that wants my signs, or it's somebody in Canada, or just a random guy down the street, messaging me that says, "Hey, I'd like this sign or that sign." It doesn't matter. Like I want to make them for you guys, So it's just been a fun ride. I just love having you guys having these on your shelves. That's the biggest honor. Like when I see you guys streaming and I can see, the signs behind you guys and seeing them on the shelf, and whether it's you guys or Dan Who or anybody streaming, and I see them in the background, I'm just like, I made that. That's mine. That's they're treating their shelves, and that's that was just great, And I gotta say right now, I can't take credit for Treat Your Shelf. Okay. Once I remember who did it, I will give full credit. But I was looking for taglines, and I threw a couple taglines out on an Instagram post a couple years ago, like when I was just getting started. And one of my guys, like one of the followers on my page, said "Treat Your Shelf," and I was like, "That's it! Like that's going to be the one," Right. So, and it's been that way ever since. So now I've got, you just showed off the turtle sign. I just made a He-Man Motu sign sticker. So, I love making these stickers, and it's just part of that graphic design background in me that loves the challenge of making things.
Yeah, dude,
that's awesome.
Lago's not here, Yoko. I could do a Yoko Land sign. In fact, Lago's getting his own sign. Lago's getting one of these, but with an A instead of an E.
Oh. Yeah. Yoko
so I'm making a Lago sign like this for him. Nice. So I think Yoko needs her own sign as well. I could do a Choco. I could do a Choco sign. How's that? Shake and make is a good slogan too. That was Ernie's doing. He couldn't remember Treat Your Shelf. They're like, what's DBlakemakes tagline? And you're just like, I don't know, shake and make. So I should start making those as well.
Cool that I'm noticing now though is like, so your signs are blowing up because it was geared towards toy lines, right? And toy companies, like Hasbro, or even like X-Men, but like you're going into like games and movies more now. So it can explode into
dude, it's anything. It's anything. It's the possibilities are really endless, and I really started focusing on Yoko. I don't want to stop. He didn't come to me actually. Lago won one of my contests. No, he didn't win. He bought a bunch of signs, and I always do buy 5 get 1 free. Mm-hmm. And I told him as his free sign, I would make him. I thought it would be cool to make him a Lago sign in the style of Lego, and he said that would be cool. So he actually did not request it. That was my kind of thought process. That I thought it would be cool to have that. I offered. So I'm making the same offer to you, Yoko.
Take the offer.
But yeah, dude, I started off in comics because I just started showing off my own collections and then and figures, and then it just started going crazy from there, and people wanted movies and cartoons and music, so like I'm also working on like a Rolling Stone tongue.
Oh wow.
I did a Jimi Hendrix one for somebody who was really big into Jimi Hendrix, had like all the pops and like had his like autographed albums and stuff like that, so I did a Jimi Hendrix one. So it's starting to branch off, but I have to like draw the line at certain things, I probably would have never done Pulp Fiction if Trevor didn't ask for it, like if it wasn't, if it wasn't somebody I personally knew asking me for this, I probably would have been like, yeah, it's not really on my high on my to-do list, And then I looked at the design, and it's something that I could knock out really quick. I was like, okay, I can design that very fast. Some people want very intricate things, and I'm just like, that's going to take me a long time, and the juice isn't really worth the squeeze, honestly. It's for me to sell one or two or whatever. But I do want to get to it. So I keep it on my list. It's just lower on the list. I've had car companies not companies, but car clubs coming to me, and they want like super snakes for their Cobra Mustangs and stuff. Like they want all kinds of other things. Yeah, I offered.
Wait.
That's weird. I just can't win. All right, fine. I'm done. It's funny when
you can't win because you're not Henrock.
Yeah, that's right. You can't
win. It's funny. I can't win. I'm not Henrock. When you brought Go on, I was gonna mess with you guys and just close the chat and just I was like, oh, two can play this game. Click. Yeah. So, but yeah, going back, I've had people from car clubs asking me for car brands for their vehicles and for their car clubs and for their trophy racks, and I'm like, I can't get into that because that's a whole nother genre that I don't have time. I'm at my limit right now with comics. Comics have kind of slowed down because I think I've done them all at this point. So that's why I've started branching into movies and, with the Indiana Jones line coming out. So I started knocking out some Indiana Jones, Back to the Future. I did that earlier. This one's not finished, but there's a Back to the Future sign, so, I'm just trying to join people's trying to get people's collections going. Yeah. Mario. I got to do Mario. That'd be great. I have a Nintendo sign.
I was gonna say you have a Nintendo sign, but I mean, like that was I think one of the things that Matt and I were talking about too the other day because like we do a pre-production show. We don't do that. We were talking about how what you said the other day. One of your most popular signs is the Toys R Us sign.
Yeah, and that I never thought that was gonna be popular. I don't even have. Oh, I do have one here. I've never ever thought that was going to be popular just because it's a toy store, and I get that there's nostalgia and I get it, but yes, let's make it happen, Mario. Let's do it, dude. I've got Mike's sign here. I'm doing a few for Mike. Let's make it happen, Mario. Hit me up. Oh, hold that up again. There we go. Yeah. Kickstarter starts on 3/14
Friday.
That's right.
Is that this Friday? Coming Friday? No, not this Friday. Next Friday. Friday. I think it's Friday. So yeah, so when he was on our stream on the IE Creator stream, he's like, "Oh, it starts on 3/14 at 3:00," and I was like, "Can you make it 3:14?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's do that." Yeah. So 3:14 and 3:14. So yeah, Toys R Us. I never thought was going to be that popular, and people have been scooping this thing up. You're really bad at that, Jay.
I didn't even do it that time. That was Matt.
I was quicker on that one.
I know, it's funny. I just like busting your chops. But yeah, I never thought that would be that popular. And people, I guess it just hits people in nostalgia, and they just I want a Toys R Us sign. And I'm like, okay, knock it out. And a lot of people, I guess, are just putting them on their fridge, or just whatever, put a magnet on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so much of what we collect, right? We just collect out of nostalgia. I mean, it's half of us got, I got into the Turtles because of that. So, I mean, why not? Why not get a Toys R Us sign for those of us who live south of Canada, who don't have Toys R Us anymore? And, it's a nice, even just seeing that, right? Even just seeing it is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It reminds you of something.
Yeah. And technically we have Toys R Us now, and Macy's is not the same.
It's not
Yoko needs a, oh, hi, Mario. That's what we need.
I will say, if we make a waifu, emojis would be fun. But if you make a waifu for waifu sign, whatever, between two Sentinel sign, I might be mad.
Well, I mean, I can do between two Sentinels, but I mean, do you want a Sentinel head or just between two Sentinels?
I don't know. What's easier?
I think
not those.
Just the Sentinel head would be cool to have.
Yeah, but that's a lot of
a lot.
Thank you, Matt. Matchu gets it. He gets it. Thank you.
I'll figure it out. Hold on. I think we spent the first half of the show being like, I love a challenge and I want to be able to do this, and that I just challenged you, and you're like, man, it's too complicated. I'm out.
No. Here's the thing. He has to make 2 of them for one sign. Then he has to make 2 of those signs for each of us.
Oh no! I'm saying. I was just saying just the Sentinel head, just having a Sentinel head like that. Yeah. You know, but if you just, I was only going to let him do one. But
no, I've already been playing with the design. So FYI.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You do it between 2 Sentinels, and then you just put the space to put a sticker of the Sentinel heads. I think that'll work.
That could work.
I was gonna do the 2 Sentinel heads with a blank frame in the middle, and then that way you put something between.
Put a picture.
2 Sentinels.
I like that. You should have just kept that as a surprise.
Cat's out of the bag.
I would have been like, "What is this?"
Waifu sign. Yeah, you held it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. I can't wait for all
Here's
the pictures.
Another new one.
Look what I put between my Sentinels. Yeah, that's it.
The 2 Sentinels flop.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, dude, I've got my enablers. I've got infinity equation.
Oh, nice. That's a new one. Yeah, lean. Yeah.
I forget which turn. It's turned like this. I can't do anything backwards. Yeah, I think it's like that.
That's good. Yeah.
And
okay,
then,
right that time.
You got it. And then I already panned away.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, man. So that's it's you guys know my origin story, so we don't need to go into all that. But let's do a giveaway. We got a lot of people in here. We got
you want to do a giveaway? Let's
handful of people.
What do you want to do?
$25 sign. Any sign up to $25 for my catalog, and my catalog's in my bio link in my Instagram.
Can I enter?
And that's almost all of my signs. The only ones that aren't 25 are like the Power Rangers and the Transformers, the big guys, like that giant bastard. That's not, this is a $30 to $35 sign because it's just so big and complicated to make. But yeah, that's almost all 95% of my signs, $25 and free shipping. Okay. Doesn't matter.
So, all right. So what do we want the hashtag to be? Hashtag to be DBlakemakes?
Yeah, just DBlake. Let's not go crazy.
DBlake. All right. So hashtag DBlake.
Dude, hashtag DBlake. And we'll do a $25 sign. Henrock is excluded.
Yeah, Henrock can't win.
It's a sign in itself. Henrock always wins.
Henrock always wins. So here you go. Make sure I don't share the science folder. Hashtag DBlake. And we will we'll check in with that as we go towards the end of the show.
Must be present to win.
Must be present to win. If we call your name and you don't respond to the chat, we move on to the next one. You know what?
Right.
If they're not present, we'll give it to Henrock.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, all right.
Bearded's jumping in here all quick. He's like he's not already getting some signs.
Oh.
I have a very fun collaboration with Bearded Builds coming out soon. So
I was just gonna say we should just get a sign maker panel going and have everybody on to talk about the different ways you guys make signs and stuff.
We are the what did I say we were, Bearded? We're the tag team sign makers of the world. The badass Bearded Builds, the road dog DBlakemakes, the new age sign makers. What are you doing over there? Oh, I love how Matthew's got everything on magnets. He's just like click, 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 click.
Do whatever he wants here. Oh, I see you got your spider gremlin came in the mail. I'm happy that.
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you for this very much. This is courtesy of Matchu and Jshot. Thank you both of you. He's cool.
Was there another gremlin set that came out, or was it just that?
I don't know. For Holothon, just this guy. Okay. I think. Yeah. So he's super cool. I've been wanting to get this guy for a while. I've got a couple other gremlins that This guy's just so badass. This guy in the Bat Gremlin. I think they made a Bat Gremlin figure, right?
No,
I don't collect Gremlins.
Yeah.
From Gremlins 2, the new batch.
They made them.
The X-Men song.
It would be funny
Why
if
don't
the
you
Bat
I'll send
Gremlin-
you a Lego sign? That would be so rude.
Oh my god, that would be incredible.
I might just troll you guys. Yeah,
start
Oops.
sending them.
I'll send one sign first. Oh, he's got the pan going on.
Yeah.
I'll send one sign first, and like a day later, I'll send the other one. I'm already mad about it. I'm gonna do Lago's sign with like the big muscle shirt too,
or just the arms coming out to the side, right? Just the.
Oh yes, that's cool.
just the arms
Lago,
flapping.
the Lego with muscle arms coming out the side.
That's perfect.
I like that.
Should we, Max? You want to look at? You want to look at some shots for the week?
Where are we
Let's do
at
some
with
shots.
Oh, yeah. Let's do them. We'll keep the contest open. We'll give the giveaway after the shots.
All right. Let me cue this up then.
No problem.
Have you guys made show stickers? What are show stickers?
No, we have not. B2S since. Yeah. Matchu and I talked about it the other day. We got I think we got like 7 stickers that we came up with that we're gonna get.
Oh wow! So if you guys need help, let me know. Yeah. And I also have a great sticker maker that obviously you see the quality of my stickers. So
yes, definitely, yeah.
And they're always doing great deals.
That is good to know, because we were just gonna go back to the person that made made our original set, which was
your Matchus and your Jshots.
Yeah.
You want to sticker mule? Yeah, they're fine. I've used them.
Yeah,
I've used them. This is the Sticky brand, the ones that I use. And they're always having deals where you can get like 100 3-inch stickers for like $29.
Wow.
Which is, you're not going to find better prices than this. And you know the quality of these, so really good. Yeah. But if you need help with that or help with any of the designs or anything like that, I'm here for it.
For sure. Yeah. All right, so you guys are Spider-Man fans, but look at this one.
I'm getting strong Alex Ross vibes from this.
Absolutely.
Very strong Alex Ross vibe. Very cool.
I want to know how many of those birds are real. Like the added feathers is a nice touch, but how many of the birds are real versus how many birds are added digitally?
Or was it just like that? Could have just been what do you guys call it when you have the computer screen in the background? The Digirama? Yeah. That could just be a picture in the back.
That looks like it's the game. The PS5.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be, because I've used that before.
Yeah. But I mean, he's got this one though. The one that I'm using my pointer, like you guys can see it. The one on the bottom there is kind of in front of.
Yeah, I mean, you can Photoshop that.
That looks practical.
Yeah. I mean, if they're practical, and he like threw a bunch of bird seed out and then had them scatter, and he's like taking quick pictures real fast,
feathers.
I mean, that's a Sir Dork move right there.
That's dedication.
Practical effects. I could see someone like Jared just sitting there and like for weeks training birds to come to his yard by feeding them every day at a certain time, and like creating this schedule and getting these birds to trust him, and then setting up his figures, and then quickly they're here for their feeding, and then he scares them all away to take the picture.
And then he blows something up so they scatter. Yeah.
Yeah, he throws it. He's got fireworks going off and there's feathers flying and everything. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah. That's a Digirama.
Yeah, Digirama. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
I think the birds are photoshopped in, especially the ones in the foreground, right?
Yeah. But the blur effect, like the depth and macro of it all, is just it's really on point. Really well done. The focus point on Spidey.
It's a hot toy.
It's a hot toy. Yeah.
It's hard to pose.
Is this the one that you were showing off in the chat earlier, Matchu?
Yeah, and then I found this picture and I was like, "Oh, this is perfect for tonight."
Yeah, now I really want that hot toy. I only have one hot toy, and that's the Iron Spider. And I really want a classic suit. And I went back and checked, and I do have the Mezco pre-ordered, but I kind of really want this hot toy.
Yeah. So
So
when I got this, I didn't get the Mezco after that. I was like, eh.
yeah, I mean, why would you need them both? I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool though. I love that. That's a
the
great
lighting
shot.
is perfect too because it's like it
Lighting
matches
is
with
great.
the Digirama.
Right on the chest. That's what I mean. So even for it to be like a Digirama to put the effect and change that light focus so it looks like it's coming from the front like that, beautifully done. Love it.
I'm not gonna pronounce the person's name. Is it?
No, I didn't try. No, just go follow them. There's a lot of Z's in there.
You can try.
Zuzu too.
There you go.
Zuzu too.
That's usually true.
Zuzu.
He got it.
He got it.
Could you imagine you're typing in that name and you're like, and the thing comes back and it's like, I'm sorry, somebody already has this name. You have to put a number next to it. And you're like, really? Oh, really? Somebody there's a Zuzu already.
He's 2. Yeah, he's the second one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's up, Mick? Type in D Blake for your chance to win.
Hashtag D Blake.
Hashtag D Blake. Oh, that's badass. That's a great costume. Oh, Patrick Chow, of course.
We're not only gonna just go over photos, like toy photography.
Yeah.
I think we'll just open it up.
That's okay.
I chose this because I wanted to show D Blake's this. I know he's a big Venom fan.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. I love the Venomized. I have a handful of figures that I bought for the express purpose of Venomizing them. Mm-hmm. So like I have that Rampaging Hulk, that Diamond Select Rampaging Hulk. Mm-hmm. And I bought 2 of them because one of them I want to venomize and do a venomized Hulk in that scale and that size. So I've got a Devil Dino that I want to do a venomized Devil Dino from Jurassic Park. I have one of those whole huge scale figures. Yeah, dude. Like I even have a Venom. I have the Diamond Select Venom right here. So, and the only reason he's here is because he fell off my shelf. So he's actually on my table right here, waiting to get put back up. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's really well done. That's really well done. The face sculpt, the big claws, the big angry claws. It's got a very Joe Mad feel about it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could see it on screen, but you can see in the eyes that there's little bits of the symbiote creeping in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's like the veins going in. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's great.
Wow.
And just enough blue in there, subtle blue on there. That's really cool. It's hard to do like the symbiote. Like you either do it all black, but if you're going with the blue and then getting that like shade effect, you could overdo it very easily.
Yeah.
But it works because the blue from the Wolverine's costume as well. It really works out. That's cool, man. That's cool. I did see this on his page earlier. That's awesome. We follow a lot of the same people. It's a tight circle.
Can't imagine that.
I don't know why it's taking so long to go to the next one.
Okay. Come on, do it.
Come on, you got this.
Come on, load already. Yeah. Come on.
Puppet voices, special gags. What else?
Might have to restart this.
All right. Well, we could. I think the giveaway's been stagnant. Yeah.
Stall.
So go ahead, Matt. Take that out. I will. I'll share the screen for the giveaway, and we'll do that while we're waiting. Because we can just roll with things.
We'll do it live.
Do it live.
We only have 11 entries. Couldn't even get to 15. Come on, guys.
You want to get it? You want to get it to 15? I don't know. I mean,
good chances for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Better the chances for the people that are here.
Oh. All right. Well,
Eddie jumped in.
Rodriguez just got in. Matthew Choi now
Matthew's here. Oh, wait.
There you go.
Yeah, you can't join your own giveaway.
Matthew's in the chat. Very nice.
The other Matchu.
You guys are my affiliate.
Did you mess it up?
Oh shit! It got reloaded. What if I do this?
Wah, wah.
Nope. Okay. Well, this is what happens when you do it live. Yeah. Okay. So
hashtag shit.
All right, let's go through the chat and we'll make a wheel.
All right. Okay. I can do that. I'll make a wheel.
I'll read off the names.
Hang on.
Go to Wheel Decide or wheelofnames.com.
I got Wheel of Names. All right. Give it to me.
Cindy. Go figure, go.
Oh.
Bearded Builds.
Hang on. BB. All right.
796 Studios.
796.
Toy Migos.
He goes.
Peggy 0.
Peggy 0.
Tenio.
All right. I'm going to spell that wrong, I think. Okay.
Tenio, you're going to spell wrong?
I'm a terrible speller. Who are you kidding?
Yoko.
I was
Spite
born to
entry.
lead, not read. Yoko. They're going to put not Lago.
Not Lago.
Not Lago. She's going to be pissed. Customs by Matchu. Matchu number 2. The other Matchu.
I don't.
The first Matchu.
Number 2. He's the first. I think he was the first Matchu.
He's the first Matchu.
Yeah. I'm
Canadian Matchu. We'll just call him Canadian Matchu. And we need a Matchu in every country.
Oh my God. No, we don't.
Okay. Who else?
Hoi Pham. HUYPHAM.
HUYPHAM. Okay.
Mick, MICK.
Mick, got it.
Eddie Rodriguez.
Eddie R.
Matchu Toy.
Eddie. Other Matchu.
and Rock. And Rock in there.
And Rock. I'm just gonna put not eligible.
You know, throw Dante in there too. Dante joined us.
Up.
Dante.
Honestly, I don't even care if you just put the hashtag. If you're here, I'm going to say your name. I want you in there. So, and that's it. I think we're all caught up.
All right. Well, hang on. Do one quick spell check. Make sure. All right. So let's try.
We're going to do one spin and win.
One spin and win. Wheel of names.
I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through all of that. Did I miss anybody? Let's see the names. Right. Let's see. Did we miss anybody? I'm looking.
I got Cindy. I got Go Figure Go. I got Bearded. I got 796. I got Toy Bigos. I got Peggy 0. I got Tenio. I got Yoko. I got Matchu Canada. I got Hugh Pham, Mick, Eddie, other Matchu, which is Matt. Not eligible, which is Henrock, and Dante.
Not eligible. If that hit's not eligible, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I'm gonna be pissed.
We got Mario. Let's throw Diggs Figs in there. Diggs Figs just joined us here. He's joining. He jumped in there.
D-I-G. Okay.
F-I-G-C.
Diggs Figs.
Not
we got you, Toy. It's me. Make sure mine's in there twice. This must be Dario running the Toy Amigos right now. Oh, Jshot owes me for having D-Blake on. Oh, because I'm on IE, right? So like.
Okay. I got you.
I'm being loaned out from IE now. That's it. I got you.
So Dante's got to get his 10%. I understand. I appreciate that. So
big money. No whammies. Big money. And stop.
Here we go. And
I'm representing Dante. Representing. One spin and win. How long's a spin? I guess not long. Hoi Pham!
Boom!
There it is. Congratulations. Message me on Instagram and check out my link in my bio. And there's a link on there with all of my designs and their prices. Anything $25 and under, and I will get that out to you. I like Canadian Matchu.
Yeah.
And he's so nice because he's Canadian.
Oh my God. He's overly nice. He's
the Tim Tam.
He's beyond Canadian nice. Like you got Canadian nice and then Customs by Matchu nice.
Yeah.
I've got those Tim Tams here. Hang on.
And he probably curses us all under his breath. He's like, F those Americans.
I hope so. I hope so, because he's always like complimenting me, and I'm like, what did I do? Stop it.
Yoko's so glad she didn't win.
He did send us some snacks. This will be the first time we're going to do it live. The first time I am ever going to try it's a Canadian Tim Tam. I've never had one. Tim Tam?
What's inside?
Oh, we talked about it. It's like here, I'll break it. Here, you want the nice
ASMR?
There you go. So it looks like there's chocolate and cookie inside.
Delicious.
So could you imagine if I spat it out?
It's like nasty.
That's really good.
Hope you like it, eh? It's moose shit.
That's the best GD moose shit I've ever had. Thank you, Customs by Matchu. damn tasty. Damn tasty.
It's good. So Peggy Zero Dad in the chat. He's been following me for a very long time. Like one of my first probably 100 people, I think. Turns out his name is Gary Blake, so we share a surname, and he's in Scotland, right? And we became very good friends over the course of time, and we chat often, and we send each other toys. Like I'll get something for him, send it to him. He'll get something that comes out first in Europe and sends it to me, whatever. And he sent me a goodie box a while back, and all kinds of Scottish treats. And it was so much fun. I actually sat down and recorded like my girls. I gave them to my girls 8 and 6, and we all tried them together like as a family, and they loved them. And they were like really fun, delicious treats. So now I've got to send him some stuff too. You
said my girls 8 and 6, like come here 8, come here 6, like that was their names. I was like,
well, remember Meredith Children, they had 7. Speak of the devil.
No.
Speaking of the little devils.
Here we go. You gotta stand
You're
up.
on candid camera. Jump. There it is. Hi.
Hi. Oh, here, have a cookie.
Saying, it's time for bed, Dad. She's like, I want one of those Tim Tams. She's watching the stream, and she's like, I need one of those.
That's my cue.
Good?
Is it good?
Is it good? Okay. Well, you got a treat. Go on out of here. 1.
It's like, I'll just cut you out of the camera. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, we'll just edit you. So.
I didn't post.
Well, yeah. But anyway, are we?
yes.
That's my cue.
Dario, I'll work on that, Dario.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh, that's cool. Aww. Super Bebop and good night.
Right, yeah.
You can't hear me say
Rhino Man and Mighty Hog, right? Is that what the?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I read Toyologist.
Good job.
Always.
That's really cool.
I just caught this now, but there's.
What?
Look in the corner, Leo.
Oh yeah, he's peeking his head up.
Yeah, look at that. He's peeking up. That's a good.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch. Very nice.
So now I wonder, did he use a whole Lego? I'm a whole Leo
turtle,
a whole Leo figure. Yeah, did he use a whole turtle or just like?
He has a neck. And the rest.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could get the neck patty. Yeah, I guess I see part of the shell. So I guess I guess he just put it up behind the rooftop dio there. That's cool.
What do you think of the new trailer?
Honestly, I'm not a Turtles guy. I hate to say it. I'm a movie Turtles guy. I love the Turtles. I love Toon Turtles. In fact, I got my girls to start playing Shredder's Revenge on our Switch, which is super fun because they have a lot of fun with it. So like, I like Turtles, but I'm not a shellhead per se. Again, unless it's movie Turtles. I have all the movie Turtles figures. But the Toon Turtles I never got into because there's just too many of them and I can't afford that line. The trailer looks cool. It's interesting. I'm interested, like the all-star cast except for the Turtles. It's like Jackie Chan is Splinter and this person Seth Rogen is this person is Bebop, Roxanne, and this whole star-studded Jason Statham. And then you have like 4 like teenage, which is really cool. They got kids to play the Turtles. I love that he did that. It just kind of threw off the dynamic for me because like they're the main guys and that's cool and they should have the spotlight. But it's just threw me off when they made such a big announcement about the voice acting and all these big names. And I'm like, but these are guys that are only gonna have like 1 or 2 lines because it's such a big cast. But it's very interesting. I'm interested in checking it out. I know when I told you earlier when we were looking for pictures to talk about today, my feed is nothing but Turtles, like new Turtle stuff, and Batman '89, and now G.I. Joes. That's all my feed is today. Is just like this, like the past 3 days. It's just those 3 things. I'm like, oh my god. Anytime there's a drop, it's like you can't go on Instagram for like 3 days.
Oh yeah.
But this is a cool picture. I love the dio. The scale is really good.
It's 78 points.
Oh, is that 78 points?
Yeah. The water tower looked like 78 points.
Oh, there it is.
And if if I had a little bit more confidence in my abilities to work StreamYard, when you said you weren't a turtle fan, I was just gonna take you right out and be like, that's all the time we have.
And, you know, I was expecting that from you. I was like,
yeah, I'm worried he would be able to get back in, and then we'd screw it all up. So Art G just joined us. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Art G, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I really liked the trailer. I thought it looked great. I love I love that style of animation.
Yes,
and I love that animation style. Looks great. And yeah, I mean, it is kind of interesting that they had like star-studded everybody. And you're right; it's such a big cast. They're going to be throwaway names. But I thought the kids, when they did I don't know if you saw the Nickelodeon announcement. Those guys, the kids just look like having fun.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what's cool about it. Like so many. It's cool to see. Like voice acting is so versatile too. Like it can, people that might not have a chance, like as an actor, because they don't fit a certain type or something like that, can definitely make a really big change. Really good career in voice acting. So it's cool.
And I love
that. But like, I love the turtles are. You don't know who they really are.
That's what I said. You have no idea. They're not a big name. It's not. They're not big name people doing the turtles. It's they're supposed to be teenagers. They're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it's just great to have that. Yeah, you have that voice acting. You have somebody doing a voice. That's their voice.
Right. Well, yeah, and because they're not a big name, right? It allows you to not associate that character on screen with the actor. Right, like you're not going to be looking at Donatello and hearing John Cena, although that would be hysterical.
That's Rocksteady.
I know. He's Rocksteady, which is fantastic. And Jackie Chan as Splinter.
Like that's awesome.
Oh my god, that's so amazing.
Seth is really, he's
a turtle fan.
He's a fan. He's a fan. That's it. He's a fan, and he knows what he wants and who he wants to do it. Yeah. So that's really cool. It's really cool.
I'll be surprised though if there's no lines like Uncle Bill. There's always an Uncle Bill line in all of Jackie Chan's movies. And please, I don't want no trouble.
Yeah, no trouble, no trouble.
Oh, yeah.
And then he kicks a box and flips over a pool table and throws a pool stick and jumps over a fence. Yeah, no trouble.
I'd love if they put Chris Tucker in there somewhere, right? He's just like,
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Wasn't there supposed to be another movie? Wasn't it like a rumor that there was going to be a return for those movies? Or did I just imagine that?
Rush Hour?
Rush Hour.
Yeah, I thought there was
4, 5.
It would be 5. I don't know.
I think it'd be 4, 5, right?
Yeah, it would be 5.
Do you remember? Did you guys ever see Shanghai Nights, which was basically Rush Hour? No. Oh my god! So it was basically Rush Hour.
I know it,
but with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson and Luke and Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Wow.
Owen Wilson. Wow. All right. Anyway.
Owen Wilson, his nose, I just can't. He's so annoying to me. I can't.
Is that why you were immediately shot down? I was like, hey, did you ever see Shanghai Nights? No. Like,
not necessarily. It's just I think I was so tired at that point of like the buddy movies that I was just like, I was over it at that point. That's like when they jumped the shark.
I get that.
Yes, fair. Mick. Yes, Mick. Don't think I didn't think of that. I'm just going to leave it at that. So, funniest thing I've ever heard. Anyway.
Another shot by visual approach photo.
Yes, nice. This is awesome. Mando on his throne with Bo-Katan and the armor back there. And
Darksaber.
Did you watch this week's episode today?
I've not watched this week's episode. No.
I have to stop watching it on Wednesdays. I have to wait.
Okay.
So I didn't watch Mando at all. Like I was just like, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like the Star Wars fan, right? Like I like it, but I don't breathe, eat, and sleep Star Wars, right? So I didn't watch Andor. I haven't watched Book of Boba Fett. It's just not something that I don't have a lot of time, right? I don't have a lot of time. I don't watch a lot of TV. I've given up video games almost completely, which I hate. But I make these things all the time now. So, when I watch something, I have to be into it. So like I was, after season 2 of the Mando finished, I was like, all right, let me see what this is all about. So I started from season 1, episode 1. I was like, all right, I'm hooked. And I watched the entire 2 seasons, like within a week. And now season 3 came out, and now like I watched last week's, and now I watched today, like this afternoon, I carved out like 40 minutes to sit down and watch it. I'm just like, no, now I have to wait till next week. I like binge watching it. I want to watch the whole thing. So
right, okay.
I kind of want to stop watching it, week by week and just kind of let it build up. And my daughter's now, my younger daughter, she loves Grogu. What? Oh, 6.
Yeah.
I'm like,
your
what
younger
did you
daughter's
say?
6.
I heard something else.
I did too, and I was like, my older daughter, and you're like 6. I was like, my older daughter loves, my younger daughter loves, and you're like 6. And I swear you said sex, and I was like, no, not at all.
What?
Oh,
What
I
is
didn't hear
going
that.
on?
I didn't hear that.
My 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah, you said my kid's 6 and 8. And you said my younger daughter, and I said 6. I was reminding everybody of their names. That's all.
Okay.
My 6-year-old daughter has got an obsession with Grogu, which she calls Baby Yoda. And and no matter how hard I try to say it's Grogu, it's Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. So she's got plushies, she's got it all. So I was like, one day, I think it was last week, I was like, why don't we sit down and actually watch The Mandalorian together? I think you guys would like it. And so we've been sitting down watching Mando, and we started from season 1, and my wife actually sits down, and she's been catching parts of it when she looks up from her phone, and she's been kind of getting into it a little bit. So I kind of like that. So tonight we actually just finished episode 4 of season 2, when they siege the Imperial base that's on Navarro, on the other side of Navarro. So and his Razor Crest gets all fixed up real nice, and we all know what happens to it after that. But so we just watched that, and it's just really fun watching it with my girls now, that getting that time together.
It's nice that you could
share
that. You could share that with them, and bring them into the geekery. So
yes,
nice.
But this photo is awesome. I love all the stormtrooper. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to explain to them what the Force is and what Jedis are, and my daughter's like, when are they going back to Earth? And I was like, there's no Earth. There's no Earth. Stop saying Earth. And then my wife's like, why are they humans? Are they Americans? Why are they speaking with? I'm like, just go with it, please. Just go with it. Yeah, please. She's like, they're Americans, but there's no Earth.
Yeah, it is interesting though that you're starting your kids with Mandalorian and now having to go back and explain everything. Right?
Yeah,
like
it's a little tedious. Star Wars, yeah, exactly. Well, because Grogu is the comic related selling point. Like it's not so serious. The Star Wars movies, if you watch, there's not a whole hell of a lot of comedy to them, and the comedy that is in them is easy to miss as a child. So it's all cool. It's more of a boys thing with the lightsabers and the space and the shooting and the pew pews and all that stuff. But for young girls, I don't know. It's a hard sell for them. Yeah. So I think if I get them into Mando, then I can go back and watch Star Wars with them. It's not Spaceballs.
It's not Spaceballs. But boy, do they got the merchandise.
The merchandise. Yes. Ahsoka, and then isn't there another spinoff coming out?
Skeleton Crew.
Is that it? Yeah. There's another Mando. Now, see, every time I see Mando shots now, I keep thinking that it's part of Jared's photo contest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. So I see and not to mention it's because the show's back out and everyone's back into Mandos now. But just the timing of it all. That's so good.
Yeah.
Good.
So good.
It's just all his Mando shots. I didn't realize.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not like a behind the scenes. It's just all Mandos. Bo-Katan.
Oh, and
when they took their helmets off, my daughter immediately said, "They're not real Mandalorians." And I was like, "How do you know?" And she's like, "Because they took their helmet off." And then I had to explain to them that they're different sects and different tribes, and that's why it's okay for them to take their helmets off. That's cool, man. Bo-Katan over all the stormtroopers. You need a lot of figures to get that picture.
I like that it was the Ahsoka troopers too, and not just
HBK baby, sweet chin music dropping on Bret Hart.
from our buddy.
Oh, this is Realm of Toys. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought this was Figure Kingdom, but because he's big into the wrestling.
Yeah, both of them, I always get confused. Like when I see their shots.
Like without looking at the name, if I blocked off the name, I would have thought this was Figure Kingdom, and then I saw Realm. I was like, oh, that was my second choice.
So this is like one of my images from my head when I was a kid. When I first got into wrestling, was like WrestleMania 12, Iron Man match, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels when Shawn dives over the top rope.
5-star front splash.
Yeah. That was a plancha, not a 5-star. 5-star was out yet. Well, it was in ECW, I think, but yeah, Realm does great shots. Like,
yeah, he does. He does.
Joe said he had to explain to Mrs. Go what Sweet Chin
is. Yeah.
I hope you didn't demonstrate.
Oh no, he says just explain. He wants us to explain it.
Oh.
I'll let you take it, Matchu.
Yeah, go.
It's a kick to the chin.
It's a dynamic kick to the chin.
It's a super kick to the chin.
Sweet chin music.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now I want to know. I'd love to see the behind the scenes. I'm going to ask Realm in our chat how he did the crowd.
And that's Extreme Sets.
Oh, yeah, it's Extreme Sets. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he just uses like a Gaussian blur on that or something to kind of blur them out, or
I think.
Well, who wants to demonstrate?
I'm not demonstrating Sweet Chin music.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, I think Matthew, you're the youngest of us. I'd have to stretch for 45 minutes to get my leg out.
And may I add, Matthew has wrestling experience.
That's right. He does have wrestling.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're not talking about that on the show? Okay.
No.
No, we don't bring that up?
Time for another show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That which we do not speak of?
Yeah. I guess that's my
There you go. Sweet Chin music to Bowser.
Sweet Chin music.
He's just kicking him with a side kick. Where is it? There it is. Boom.
Zick.
And then he just smokes. Vapes.
Did you see Toy Farce's picture?
Yes.
It's the humidifier for new kids humidifier.
You know, if they made Bowser into that like as a humidifier, that would sell too.
That's a seller. Oh, yeah. That is an instant sell.
That would sell. Oh. What else we got?
Akira Joe with the
blank screen. All right.
Yeah. You're gonna have to duck out. Yeah, we got a blank. Well, it hasn't changed for music yet, so Sweet Chin music here.
Oh,
see, I just got a black screen.
Yeah. RG says Matchu is a
luchador.
There you go.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're in my blouse.
All right. Do you still see? Do you see me at all?
Yeah, we see you now. Yeah,
cool. That's why I didn't want to demonstrate. I also didn't.
Stop eating all those chips. Those chips are for the children. You ripped my blouse. There you go. I see Goku. That's badass.
Yeah. I love the mixture of like the scales because that's those buildings in the background.
They're tiny, right?
They're tiny. Yeah, I think they're about the same size as Goku, but he uses forced perspective. I think.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And the clouds, like the animated clouds.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Matchu Libre. I like that. Matchu Libre.
Moving on.
Matchu. That's great. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really good. So if those buildings, what are they? Just like a skeleton of a building?
I think those are the buildings that they use for like the kaiju figures. Right?
Oh, okay. Like for destruction and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. Like I said, the animated clouds are really cool too. The dust cloud.
Yeah, there's someone who makes them. They were at a show once. I think we talked to them for a bit. Right? Remember they had the kaiju. They were at Legion's Con.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Remember? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see them there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're at the first table that we passed. Right?
Yeah.
I will I'll have to keep an eye on them for this year's Legion's Con.
I'm sure they'll be there.
Got your tickets, I hope?
Oh yeah.
We did. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
I love this one. I thought it literally looks just like the video game.
Oh yeah.
I honestly and I honestly said to myself, the only way this would be better is if the X-Men sign was a DBlakemakes sign. Which
looking for that right now.
I'm trying to stall long enough, but yeah. See, like that's the only way this photo gets better.
Yep. Just put that over there. Practical effects.
Drop that right in. So it's pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool. I almost thought it was first thing. I was like, I don't know this. He didn't buy anything from me. No, that's superimposed.
Okay, so
they superimposed me, man.
Those are
nice. I thought the same thing. You don't know what superimposed means? Yeah.
The background it looks like it's foam, right? The rocks, but like, are those aquarium plants?
I was just gonna say they're aquarium plants. I'm pretty sure they're aquarium plants.
They sure are. Smart. They work though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people using aquarium and like terrarium pieces for. There you go, for that. Yeah. Oh, so he didn't superimpose that. He printed it out or whatever.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I found Waldo.
And see, another reference you got, Jshot. They superimposed me, man.
Superimposed.
What's superimposed?
Superimposed. You better not mention that again.
Yeah, again. Hey, you got a knot there.
Yeah. I actually shared this one. I shared the behind the scenes because I mean the picture came out great, but I just thought the behind the scenes was actually just a lot more fun and really kind of showed.
I love when they show when people do behind the scenes pictures because it just it helps other people like with their imagination, you know, because there are some people that might be wanting to get into toy photography and they see this and they're like, I'll never be able to do what that person did. And then if you see the behind the scenes and just how ghetto some of these setups are, you know, like some people are just using a soda can or coat hanger wire or, you know, even like, you know, not to knock you, Matt, but you're when you did your stop motion and you're just using 1, 2, 3 blocks and a piece of armature wire, like you don't need the fancy armatures. You can do it with just a weighted block and some wire and get great results. So I love that. There are people that make these Hall of Armors literally out of like Coke cans.
Yeah.
You know, a Coke can or just like folded cardstock. And
even like
it just comes out in a picture. Yeah. And it's just the picture comes out like that, you know, a little touching here and there, touch ups.
Let's see.
Steve Maurer, I read that as a song. Thank you.
Yeah. The BTS can also make a finished photo that much more impressive, which honestly, I think that's what this one did. Because, you know, you look at and he shows you the photo at the end of this and it's a great shot. You like look at it now and you're like, damn, that took some time.
Yeah.
And I love, you don't even, the fact that he like kit bashed it, right?
Yeah.
That's a different, So,
yeah, that's badass.
It also adds a story on top of the story that they're trying to tell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
And it's a small footprint too. That's a tiny area to take that picture, but it looks like you need an entire table to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that. That's taking like 15 to 18 inches of table space. And the best part is like he's got all of those armors, like this whole hall of armor, and just to use like legs in the final picture. You know, just to have some feet in the background, you know.
That's awesome.
Just to give it some depth, just to feel the frame.
Awesome. I love that he used the mullet head sculpt too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Follow for more. Follow Century Productions. Oh man, there you go. You guys know this one?
I mean, this is Four Horsemen Studios. I mean, I wonder who took it.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. I can only imagine there's one person that took these photos.
Yeah. I guess, you know what? I think they're going to reveal who that person is on 30 and Go tomorrow. So you'll have to stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned for tomorrow to find out who took that picture. This is this is a Mythic Legion's PowerCon exclusive. Demistros.
Where is PowerCon?
Columbus, Ohio.
Yes. Too
far for me to go to. Too far. I would love to, I would love to do a table at PowerCon. I really would.
Just a Rock says he's going to PetSmart, heading to the aquarium section and asking for Dio.
For Dio accessories. You did, Henrock. Record it, and do that.
That'd be great.
Go to Amazon. Just order stuff from Amazon. I have like the aquarium rocks that are still in a box that I never opened. And
like the pink and blue and white and green ones.
It looks like rock, like actual rock.
Yeah. I know.
Like I can also get the pink and blue, the coral colors.
Nick says road trip.
Don't tempt me, Mick. Don't tempt me, Mick. Trust me. I've mapped it. I really have.
How many hours?
I thought about it. 6.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's bad enough. It's like it's on Western Ohio. In fact, I think it might be closer to 8 hours actually.
How many Targets and Walmarts are in the way though? That's
not just that. Toy shops. How many toy shops are on the way?
That'll turn into a 10-hour drive.
I know.
Between two Sentinels on the road. Could be a fun trip. I
guess it's gonna be my car, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Go just said he's getting a minivan soon, so
get a minivan.
He's getting the Go minivan Go.
Go mini.
The mini Go.
The mini Go.
Go Van Go. Go Van Go.
Go Van Go.
And go.
So yeah, that's the
there it is.
That's the main, like I think that's the main one, and then that green one is the because they always do like after the show they'll make it available like for the masses, but the exclusive version I think is going to have that green effect. He's badass. Just the bone is badass. Definitely want this figure for my collection for the 4 Horsemen. Definitely good stuff.
Yeah.
This is for PowerCon. I can't imagine what they're going to do for Legion's Con.
I don't want to think about it.
Your route was 8 hours, Mick. Yeah, but I think you're a little bit further north of me. I'm about an hour south of you, so yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't tempt me, Mick. Seriously, because I can't. You know what? I can't do PowerCon. I have too many. I've got my schedule set already for the year, and I would never be able to make enough of these in between shows. Sell out. And there's another one I sent you.
Yeah.
Battle Chasers number 10. Finally, after about 25 years, I think, Battle Chasers is finally coming back. Mm-hmm. And the thing that annoys me though is it's not Joe Mad doing the art in the book. He's just doing the guest cover. But he did vet this guy, Ludo, that has a very similar art style to his, that manga art style, to do the artwork of it. So I don't know if Joe Mad has got a lot of storyline in it, if he's writing the story or where that's going, but I really hope it picks up from issue 9 and just is kind of just, when you talk to an old friend that you haven't seen in a long time, and you kind of just pick it up and you just kind of pick up like you never left. I hope that's what we get from this. This is what I'm really looking forward to.
It does say 10 on it. It says image 10 right there. So.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I know it's number 10. I just hope it doesn't. I hope it's not like awkward. I hope it's not like that awkward high school reunion where you're just like, like it's got the same feel. It's like Coke Zero. It's the same Coke, but it's kind of not the same.
Yeah.
It's not quite there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Joe Mad has just been a huge influence in like my art style as well. I love that manga look that he's awesome. Done. In fact, I have. Is it here? Do I have it here? Hold on. I do. Way back, I used to run a delivery route. Like I used to have there's like a same day delivery service. Mm-hmm. And I lost our chat. Where did it go? StreamYard. So, and I had a clipboard. I had this clipboard, because you always had to get people to sign, right? This is back in the day before digital signatures, right? And I did like some graffiti on there. But then on the back, I did Red Monica. So
awesome.
I painted a Red Monica on the back of my clipboard because I loved this is 2002. 2002 I painted Red Monica on this.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I had a Red Monica figure back in the day.
No, you didn't.
Like, there was I think there was a small think there was a short one. I feel like I bought it at GameStop.
I think it's like, I think it's a tiny figure. I would love for the Battle Chasers figures. That would be.
It's a normal size figure. Chill out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a regular size.
Now you have to find it.
No, I mean I've definitely lost it, but I feel like I've definitely had a couple of these Battle Chaser figures.
I've been officially tempted. Thank you, Mick.
Yeah.
We'll see. We shall see. What do we got here, guys?
Another repeating guest shot here.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir Dork. And again with the Mando contest he's got going on. I think his contest ends tomorrow. He's got a stream tomorrow too, where he's doing the drawing of the Mando giveaway. And I think he's got some really crazy prizes set up for that. So pretty cool. But dude, again, king of practical effects right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to his background. Man. He actually makes sure he takes a bite out of it. That's great. So he didn't just. I mean, maybe he took him out frozen. I would hope that he toasted it before he took a bite. But he's kind of savage. He's kind of savage like that. Look at that. Just lighting it on fire.
I don't know if he.
Most dangerous man in toy business.
Yeah, that's great, dude. Just a king of practical effects. He's just so good, And this is one of his newer photos. I think he posted earlier saying, he's getting back all of his old photos loaded onto his new page, and this is one of his newer ones. So
yeah,
very cool. And just, again, going with the Mando theme, just absolutely great. Burning it. I wonder now. Is the smoke, did he Photoshop the smoke on, or is that actually just burning from the Eggo?
I would assume it's burning from the Eggo.
Yeah, I think it might be. I don't know. Did he add the char? Like, I have more questions now. I don't know.
Now I want waffles. Thanks. Thanks for choosing this one.
Waffles are good.
Now you're hungry.
Oh, I know you're going to add this one.
Yeah, you said this is the last one you sent me, right?
I think so. Yeah. So, I didn't know if we were gonna get to them all. So this is great. This is actually a personal friend of mine. We went to high school together, and he actually lives in the town over to me, and we've like again kind of rekindled that friendship from way back then, figuring that he lives so close. But he does this awesome pop culture horror glow in the dark art. And everything here just glows in the dark, and it's just amazing. And they're all 8x10. I have several pieces in my room of Spider-Man and Venom that he's gifted me, and some magnets that he's gifted me as well. And I make some molds for him for his magnets. So one of the cool things he's done lately is I made a mold, a 3D print of Michael Myers for him. I think you can see those. Yeah. So I did the 3D print for him, and he made a mold out of it. And then he cast them all in glow-in-the-dark resin. But now he's taking them and painting them. He sent me a picture of them the other day. I hope he posts it. But he does different things with the mask. So he did a Dan Housen face paint on it. He did a Beetlejuice paint on one. He did Kiss on another one. Alice Cooper on another one. So they're really cool. And he does all these horror convention shows, and he just always sells out because it's just really fun art. And it's not just horror. That's kind of like his niche, but he's got all kinds of crazy other things. He's got Mando, he's got The Child, pretty much anything that's like pop culture, he's got it. And it's just like that Jason mask. And those that know, Jason is based out of New Jersey. So it's the shape of New Jersey on that mask. Just really cool stuff. He did a painting of Booger from the Revenge of the Nerds movies, and then he went to a con, did a painting of him, and had the actor sign it. It was really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Very cool. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Bob Burke art if you guys are into glow pop culture. Those are all like 8x10 paintings and reasonably priced, and just great work.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Fun, very fun stuff.
Showcasing other things on here too.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
And then I think one more if it loads.
There's one more.
Nope. I guess it's not loading.
Game over. That's okay.
Yeah.
Bump. All right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
That's it. Anything else? Like before we kind of sign off, anything else you got?
No, I mean, I know we're over time. We always run over time because we just chat, and it's just good times, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. Always fun. I love seeing you guys at the shows. You guys always kill it.
I need more sign.
And your next show you said is going to be Woodbridge, which is
yes, Woodbridge on the 18th. So that's next Saturday, I believe it is. Okay. So I'll be doing Woodbridge on the 18th, then Wayne Toy Show on April 8th, which is the day before Easter. I don't think I knew that when I booked it, but that's fine. Collector Con in Edison at the Expo Center on April 22nd. Toy Con New Jersey, June 10th and 11th. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to do I'm going to try to get to Chris Con, which is up in Boston. Yeah, that's going to be tough, but I really want to try to get up there.
I think is it Boston's going to be just as long, if not maybe a little longer than PowerCon, no?
No, 4 hours for Boston. 4 hours for Boston. Yeah, not bad. I used to have clients up in Connecticut and Boston, so I'd go up and see them all the time. My real job. Yeah, so no, that's not too bad. But I'd love to get up there just because it's another market of people to meet and see, and some big name people are up in that area. So I like to get to see them and treat their shelves as well. So I'm going to try to get up there. The only thing about that is it's a Sunday. I thought it was a Saturday. So there you go. There's my schedule. My schedule. Nice. Yeah. So
you're a busy man.
I'm a busy man, and I try to space these out now because I've learned the hard way. Doing too many shows in a row, I run out of inventory, and then I have to work a lot harder to make things and in a short amount of time.
Especially when you have somebody clear you out, like $1,300 purchase of signs. And you're just like, when I saw you, you're like, I don't know what happened.
I didn't know what happened.
It all happened so fast. Yeah,
it happened so fast. Yeah. And that's why I've waited so long to even start doing shows again, because like I usually have 4 totes of signs, and I left with maybe 3/4 of one. Legion's Con. Yeah. So I left with like maybe almost 1 tote, if that, of signs. And I was just like, it took me so long to make so many of those and build that inventory over that course, because at some shows something sells and something else doesn't. So then I can replenish that one that sells, like one show, somebody buys all my Spider-Man signs. Another show, somebody might buy all of my X-Men signs. It goes with the crowd. And everybody bought everything at Legion's Con. So I just, I was really wiped out, and I was just like, man, it's going to take me a long time to rebuild these. And so I'm finally getting to the point now where I'm ready to do shows again. And
that's awesome, man.
PowerCon, like I said, it's just gonna be tough because the day before PowerCon is my daughter's birthday. The day after PowerCon is my birthday. And it's a Sunday, and I have to drive home after the show, school, work the next day, all that stuff. So I'm 70% there. But I'm gonna see you guys at some shows, right?
Yeah,
see us. Shows you're gonna be at.
Yeah. Probably at the Woodbridge show. Yeah, we'll be there for sure. We're definitely gonna do ToyCon. Chris Con is a maybe, but we'll certainly get there.
Road trip.
And like you said, selling out, right? And I mean, like, it's a nice problem to have. So
it is. I'm blessed. I'm very thankful that everybody likes my stuff, and they continue to like my stuff. It's like, at one point I'm just like, when is this going to end? Like, when does everybody have signs? And it's just not. It's just
when everybody has every sign they ever need.
Right?
Yeah. So,
what do you have left that you need, Matchu, and Jshot for that matter? What do you guys need? What's left?
I want to do the you talking about the movie Turtles. I want how it breaks out.
Yep. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I need
stacked.
one of those also.
Okay.
I need more DC because now I got more into McFarlane.
I know.
Stuff.
Yeah, you need some DC. I got plenty of DC. I got Batman's. I think I have 9 different Batman signs.
I showed you all my Star Wars shelf.
Yes.
I need probably a Jedi emblem.
I think I have one of those.
Yeah. Because I got more
Yeah,
Jedi.
I've got some of those. I have them. I actually had one. I have one right here. No, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I've got a Jedi Order sign. Right here.
Oh, I need that because I have a Jedi shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need one for Galactic Empire.
Okay. Yeah, I've got those.
I got Vader over there. SHF.
Mm-hmm. I just made a bunch of KO signs.
Yes.
Nice.
Love that one. I still have to use
And all the new Street Fighter figures coming out too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes. That's good because you know what's funny? I sent that to you and I never took a picture of it. So like I didn't know the scale. I know how I made it, but I didn't remember the scale that I made it and stuff. And I was like, shit, how big did I make that? So I had to like guess with it and I came up with it again. And then the versus signs, I have the versus signs.
Yes.
I couldn't remember the scale I made those because my original design was too small. So I always upscale it and then I upscale it, but now I made them too big. So if you need a palm-sized versus sign.
Oh, you know what? I'll take that off your hands.
I'm sure you would.
Because I'll just keep it in my pocket, like handy when we're at cons, and if Lago and if Yoko's in the same con, just pull it out.
That's not a bad idea. That'd be very fun. Or
any enabler and toy.
And Mario, Mario and Dario, Mario and Dario. That'd be great.
Be a good one too. That'd be a good one.
That's fun.
Well,
yeah.
Well, man, I'm I apologize immensely again for all the mess ups on my side, but I'm glad we finally got you on. And in scheduling here.
It's fine.
But we got him. We got him here, and we had a great night. Coming up on 2 hours, and you had special guests and Muppets and everything else. But seriously, dude,
it was a menagerie. Giveaway.
Really appreciate you and thankful for your friendship as well. And so thankful for everybody who watched us live. I know at DBlakemakes on Instagram. Anything
all around?
Anywhere else? All around at DBlakemakes.
All around DBlakemakes. Mm-hmm.
There you go. So, all right.
I'm working on my Twitter presence.
Perfect. There you go. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Vero, MySpace, all that stuff. You can find DBlakemakes.
MySpace, totally MySpace.
Don't forget about Zenga.
Zenga.
There you go.
I don't know Zenga.
Oh, get him on AOL chat. So
AOL Instant Messenger.
AOL Instant Messenger. And
what was the old what was it before? Remember, it was before Yahoo. Wordscape. What was that one? Do you remember the
Netscape.
one? Netscape. Yeah, Netscape.
Netscape. Yeah, get him on Netscape. So thank you to Builder Go for stopping by. And don't forget, Go Figure Go goes live tomorrow with season
30 and Go
of 30 and Go. And I believe you can probably catch a little bit of the TBC Toy Daddies right after us. And then, of course, you got Customs by Matchu and Fallen Fed Chronicles probably on tonight as well. So,
everybody's
dude, thank you again. Appreciate you. Appreciate the community. Nothing left to say. Cue that outro, man. Hey, guys.
Peace out.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, you weren't ready? Okay.
And...
Where's your little slate? Take two.
Where's my? I don't even know where my slate is. I don't even know. I'm a mess.
You lost it.
I lost it. No,
fix it in post.
I don't know where the video is.
Hoy, send me that DM. Hoy fam.
Oh yeah, Hoy! Congratulations on your win, dude.
Yes, congrats. And I guess you know what?
Congrats on beating Henrock.
Yes. Congrats on beating Henrock. Henrock did not win this week.
Unless Hoy fam is Henrock's second account.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would actually be amazing.
But you know what? Let's just cue that intro.
Are you guys still going? Are you still going? Go home! Get out of here! Go home! Stop watching!
You're still